Hello everybody, it's Grandpa here, and today I'm bringing you the YouTube video today. I got so much to talk about, yes I do. Grandpa, is the camera facing the wrong way? Oh wait, is it? Hold on, just 1 second. There we go, now the camera's focused on me. Hello YouTube, Grandpa here. And I'm trying this thing that I heard the youngins talking about. They say it's really popular now. It's called Grandpa Vlogs. And I'm like, well, what do you know? I'm a grandpa, so I should be making these YouTube videos. This is perfect for me. I don't do anything at home anyway other than hearing Mrs. Grandpa bicker all day. Oh, just the other day, she was mad because I actually put on her dentures. I'm all like, well, listen here, at least you still have some of your teeth. I'm completely empty. I got nothing on this mouth of mine. So what's the problem? I don't understand this technology stuff I'm using right now. My grandson's camera keeps saying it can't detect the face. Like, it's right here. The face is right here, camera. Zoom in. Look, it's right there. Now, some of you might be wondering why I'm wearing this here Santa Claus hat. That's because my grandson loves it when he sees me dressed up as Santa Claus. Grandpa, that was like 30 years ago. Yep, he loves it. He loves me seeing the big red hat on my head. Some things never change. Now, youngins, I'm here to talk to you about the good old days. You know, the good old days before all the color came out, and the tablets and the YouTubes and the TikToks and the Instagrams and the Netflixins and all that good stuff. No, I'm talking about the time, the past, when we had these contraptions. Does anyone know what this is? This is called a VHS. I spend so much time in front of the TV putting these things on. I just love them. I just love them so much. Some of my greatest classics in the world I have on these tapes right here. I used to watch my shows like Gilligan's Island and MacGyver and the Baywatch, and I love these VHS tapes. You know, back when the grandkids were young and I'll take them to their sporting events, and if I had a TV station I really wanted to watch but I wasn't gonna be home for it, I'd slap one of these bad boys inside that VCR and hit record. And when I come back, I'd be able to watch all my tapes. Yup, I'd be able to watch them all. You know, I wasn't home, but you know that handy record button tapes everything I needed on this little handy VHS tape. I still remember the day that Mrs. Grandpa found one of my recordings and watched it herself when I wasn't home. And when I got home, man. That's a story for another day. She was not happy. You know, you youngins don't know how good you have it nowadays. Back in my day, we had to sit through 2-minute long commercials every 10 minutes of our show. 10 minutes, what am I saying? It was like every 5 minutes. And we'd have to watch these 2-minute commercials with ads that no one even cared about. Now all you kids do is you go on your TikTokins and you look at your 15-second videos and you got a 2-second ad which you could just hit skip anyway. You don't know how good you have it now. You have no idea. And what's with these kids only being able to watch 30-second videos nowadays? It's like no one could sit through a whole 10-minute clip anymore. You're all spoiled by your TikToks. Grandpa, why don't you tell them about your favorite part about the VHSs? That's a great idea. That's a wonderful idea, grandson. Well, the best thing about these here VHS tapes is you just slip them in that VHS player and you press that play button and bam, you got your video, you got it ready. You watching it right there. Everything was so simple back then. Nowadays, I'll pick up these remote controls and there's like 25 different buttons. I'm just like, what's this supposed to do? I can't even read have them anymore because the fine print is so damn small. And I just, back in the day, we had one button. It was turned on and off and play and pause. The 2 buttons. I'm sorry. Things were so much easier back then. Nowadays, everything's way too overcomplicated. There's too much going on with your digital CDs and your blue, yellow, red rays and all this foolish nonsense. Oh, come on, Grandpa. It's not all good. Like, tell them about some of the hard parts with these VHS tapes. Like, how did you used to rewind them back then? Well, yeah, you know what? You got a point there, grandson. That part, yup, that's where Tom made it a little easier. You see, back in the day, we had these little 2 holes right here, and we had to twist them so all this here film right here would go back into the VHS tape. Oh, how many hours I spent just trying to wind these things back in. And then it makes your finger all hurt because these things are jagged. Oh, this is the part I couldn't stand. This little tape right here, this pissed me off. This fucking pissed me off. They're all pretty bulky too, huh, Grandpa? Like, as far as storage goes, wouldn't a CD be a lot more easier compared to these old VHSs? Well, yeah, I mean, that's another good point, youngin'. Yup, you're right, grandson. These things, they're fat. You know, just keeping these things around the house was a pain. You got your CDs now, they're so small, you can keep them in one little case. But these fat things, holy shit. Like, I would see them laying on the tables, the cabinets, the rug, under the TV, on top of the TV. I couldn't stand the storage of these things. They're so goddamn big. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely big. Remember the time that there was one laying on the floor and you accidentally stepped on it and had a big old bruise on your foot for like 2 weeks? Oh, yeah, I'll remember that. Oh, that pissed me off. That really pissed me off. I couldn't walk for over a week. Mrs. Grandpa had to bring me everything, and she was in a bitchy mood every time she had to do it. Oh, you know, actually, she didn't like doing much for me at all. She called me a lazy good-for-nothing who sat in front of his TV all day. Oh, well, you know what? The truth is, she was a nasty good-for-nothing. That's the fact. Grandpa, that's not really nice to say. Grandma was a really hardworking woman, and she did a lot for you. She did a lot for everyone. How are you gonna go and tell her that she's a good for nothing? Oh, well, she was good to you, but to me, behind closed doors, there was nothing good. There was nothing good. Hey, Grandpa, remember back when I was young and I changed all the labels on those VHS tapes, and it took you like 2 weeks in order to organize them all again just to see which videos were which? You used to put them in that VHS every day, and it would be the wrong video. I swear I heard you cuss out loud like almost every day. Oh, yeah, you're right. I remember that, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that's another thing good about them CDs nowadays. The CDs, they got the pictures of the title on the cover. You can't do any of that tomfoolery with the CDs, but with these VHS tapes, oh man, you could do all kinds of nonsense to prank the elders. Man, actually, you know what? I'm starting to realize something. I'm starting to realize that maybe this wasn't the good old days. Maybe things were harder back then. Oh my goodness. I just remember putting these in the VHS and pressing play, and that was it. But now that you bring up the rewindings and the storage space and the nonsense with the labels, you know what? It's actually starting to piss me off. You know what? I'm pissed off. Grandpa, what are you doing? Something I should have done a long time ago, grandson. Grandpa, you really don't have to do this. Oh, yes, I do, grandson. This thing needs to go back to where it belongs. Oh, take this, you son of a bitch. Oh, you want some more? Oh. Goddamn piece of shit. That'll show it.